Hey YouTube, it's Afronique and I'm back with another lock style tutorial. I call this one the pipe cleaner bangs and twisted braids. So here's what it looks like. Alright, if you want to know how I did it, you gotta keep it locked. Okay, so what you'll need to do this hairstyle is going to be pipe cleaners that match the color of your hair. I use wire cutters, but you can also use scissors, a few elastic bands, and some hairpins. So the base of this hairstyle is braids, so I put all of my locks in braids, and I used about three locks per braid, just depending where I had a few areas due to the number of my locks where I had to use a few more. And so the first thing I'm going to do after you have your hair braided is take some hair from the center and just put a band on it to kind of get it out of your way. We'll work with it later. This will be our bangs that have the pipe cleaners in it. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start doing the twists that go at an angle down to the back to form a ponytail. So I want to start towards the middle for mine. That's just the way I did it the first time, so I want to do it like that. So I'm just going to kind of start right here and just kind of feel to find the ones that will meet at an angle. I'm going to take these and put a band on it to get it out of my way. And I'm going to do the same thing to get this side out the way. Okay, so I looked in the mirror so I could clean up the part a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and start twisting the section that I left out. Okay, so once I get to the nape, I'm going to go ahead and stop, and then I'm going to place a hairpin in it just to hold it. Once I go through and get each of the twists done, I'm actually going to take the hairpins out. Do this section next. I'll pin this, and then I'm actually going to finish the rest, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished the back. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, and I noticed this time I twisted these a little bit tighter than I did the first time, and that's why you can see my parting. So if you don't want to see the parting between the twists, then you'll want to do it a little bit looser, so it's not, so you have a little bit of bulk to kind of fill in the partings. Okay, so now I'm going to do the ponytail. So I'm going to gather my hair, and then also while I'm doing the ponytail, I'm going to pull out the hairpins. Okay, so I'm going to put it in a ponytail. And then turn that into a bun. And tuck in a little loose end. Okay, so now it's time to do the bangs. So I didn't take the pipe cleaners out of my bangs, but I have a couple more braids that I want to add pipe cleaners to. So I'll show you how to do the pipe cleaners in those. And so something I realized is with my locks being smaller, I noticed that it's a little bit harder to cover the pipe cleaner. And then we also not using a large amount of locks. That was the other thing I was going to say. So if you have bigger locks and if you use more in your braids, I think it would be easier to cover the pipe cleaner. And then also my ends are still curly, so that also makes for a little bit of a difference in trying to cover up the ends of the pipe cleaner. Like, I don't know if you can see that piece poking out right there. So I try to spiral it, and it kind of comes loose. So I think if your ends are closed also, this will be a little bit easier for you too. So what I'll do is, as you can see, just kind of taking apart the braid. So I'm going to take apart the majority of the braid. So let's leave about that much. And I'm going to put the pipe cleaner and try to stuff it in the middle. And then take the lock in the middle and kind of wrap it, just to kind of help it hold on to it a little bit. And then I'm going to start braiding it back. And I can get it in there. Okay, that's as far as I can braid. So what I'm going to do is cut the pipe cleaner, and I have about that much length left. So I'll cut the pipe cleaner almost all the way down to the length of my hair. I'm going to move my hair out the way to make sure I don't cut it. And then, because my ends are loose, I'm going to twirl my ends around it. But, of course, if your ends aren't loose, you won't have to do that. Okay, so that's that one. Now it's just a matter of bending your bangs into the shape that you want them in. And I like a little curl at the end. That's the one I'm having difficulty with. Alright, so I just finished bending in the ends to curl them, and then kind of shaping them to get them close to my face. So here's what it looks like. Alright, thanks for watching.